Boundless Immigration News, Weekend Review, December 17th, 2021. Senate parliamentarian rejects third immigration reform proposal. The Senate parliamentarian on Thursday night rejected Democrats' third attempt to include immigration parole in their $1.75 trillion social and climate spending bill. The bill is being advanced through a process called budget reconciliation, which means that anything included must comply with special Senate rules. It is the job of the Senate parliamentarian to decide whether a piece of legislature complies with those rules, but her guidance is not binding. Democratic leaders slammed the parliamentarian's decision, saying, "We will pursue every means to achieve a pathway to citizenship in the Build Back Better Act." The White House, meanwhile, called the decision deeply disappointing, but has not gone so far to call lawmakers to ignore the parliamentarian's decision. State Department won't require in-person visits for 50,000 immigrants. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, the U.S. Department of State announced it will waiver the interview requirements for nearly 50,000 immigrants. According to the new rule, applicants who were already approved for an immigrant visa in the same classification and on the same basis on or after August 4, 2019, would be exempt from appearing in person for their interview. The rule will be in effect from December 13, 2021 to December 13, 2023. Harris secures $1.2 billion in private sector commitments to Central America. Vice President Kamala Harris announced millions in investments on Monday as part of her mission to address the reason people chose to leave their homes in Central America and attempt the dangerous journey to the United States. The White House announced that 7 companies committed a total of $1.2 billion in investments in the economics of Central American countries. This is in addition to the previous private sector commitments made following the launch of the Vice President's call to action on May 27th for businesses and nonprofits to work together to sustainably address the root cause of migration. Utilities agreed to no longer allow sensitive customers' data to be shared with ICE. A nationwide group of utility companies, including power, water, telecommunications, and cable TV, have been directed to stop selling Americans' sensitive personal information to data brokers used by Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement, ICE, and other law enforcement agencies. The companies routinely gave sensitive information from customers' phones, TVs, and power bills to credit reporting bureaus, Equifax, which sold it for profit to database companies used by government agencies, including ICE. Privacy and constitutional law advocates have repeatedly criticized the practice as a way for law enforcement to get around the Fourth Amendment laws governing search warrants. Mass human trafficking bus rescues at least 100 immigrants. At least 100 immigrants were rescued in a massive human trafficking and visa fraud ring in Georgia. A year-long federal investigation uncovered the operation, where migrant workers were smuggled into the U.S. and forced to work in deadly conditions under the threat of violence and deportation. Those are this week's top immigration news headlines. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Boundless for the latest in immigration news. Thanks for watching.